I'm going to guess that a lot of you out there are doing some spring cleaning, trying to get organized. Hi everyone, this is Michelle and I've got a great one for you that will help you with those organizational efforts and make you feel pretty resourceful when you're done. And I'm talking about reusing any old drawers that you have. So maybe you have a piece of furniture that isn't any good anymore and you're wanting to get rid of it. You can take it apart and use some of its pieces like the drawers, or maybe you're doing a kitchen project or redoing a bathroom, any of those things that you're wanting to get rid of, take them apart. And if you have any drawers, you can turn these into some really beautiful, durable crates and storage baskets. And they're easy to transform. Some of your drawers are going to have fronts on them, and they're usually just attached by a couple of screws. So you're going to want to disassemble that. Hang on to this though, because I'm going to show you what you can do with that here at the end. And then if there's any other hardware, maybe some slider units or any of that, remove all of that, and then you're left with this beautiful wooden box that you can transform into a variety of different crates and looks and styles. And the first thing you want to do is I sand them down nicely, and then you're going to apply some paint, and you can use whatever paint you happen to have available. Maybe you have some leftover wall paint from a project, but paint them up into whatever style you would like. I love to use some chalkboard paint on them because if you have them all on a shelf, then you can easily identify what is in each of the crates. If you want them to be portable, you can give them some handles by adding, these are just some leftover leather belts that we cut apart and screwed on the inside. This one on each end you'll see has some really heavy duty drawer pulls. You could also just simply drill some holes in there, and then we use some heavy duty rope that we knotted up and tied into place. That's an easy way to go about doing it. And I'm saving the best for last. This is my favorite. We added some wheels to the bottom of it, another belt here for a strap, and you have a beautiful little wagon that the kids can use outside to store some of their playthings. You could have it in the garage. They could just pull it out onto the driveway. Everything's right here. They can haul around their stuffed animals and toys. Lots of fun. And then those fronts that you took off, well, you can use those as beautiful canvases for your art projects. I love to put chalkboard paint on them and use them to create lists. You could make some fun signage out of them, but lots of uses. So pull up your drawers and remake life. You're going to feel pretty proud and resourceful when you're done.